game starting.
So do I. Here we
goes.
go. It is time for the winners finals that we've been hyping up all day. Now, Mezcaul, Spargo, Pokemon Stadium 2. Is that what I think it is? Yo, it's Piranha.
I was waiting for you to acknowledge it because this.
It took me a
this
minute.
has
No,
blown
it
my
took me a
mind.
second. It took me a second. It's the Piranha. No way. Finally, we get a chance to take a look at it. Pitui's going to come out, though, already starting things very, very strongly. Mezcaul on the back foot at the minute here, and Spargo playing this very well so far. Upper's going to go through the stage a little bit there, and that's going to give him a little bit of leverage and a little bit of damage, making it back to stage very safely, and now puts him in a situation where he can really push forward now. Great down tilt coming out here from Spargo. Looking to really try and find a way in. Mezcaul with the forward smash, and that's going to be a pretty big start for him.
I mean, it's not a Mezcaul set if we don't see that move connect.
100%.
What a... yeah. What an explosive start. Taking 120 off the bat and then leveling things up really, really quickly. I mean, the advantage of Piranha is you're not getting edge guarded as much as an Aegis or a Cloud. You've got a little bit more at your disposal, but still getting caught here. Has that down B as a nice mix-up. Skulls out. And trying to get back, but you don't have the air drift. Mezcaul betting it all, though. Letting Spargo back to stage. You also can't get ledge capped in this matchup. Because you're playing Piranha. You want your opponent to be there. So that is going to be very useful, as is an up throw on PS2. We are 2-2 in terms of stocks.
Yeah, we know that obviously he went Plant getting that up throw there, and again, that is Plant's kill throw. That is the option to go for there. Pitui being thrown out here once again, looking for that falling Nair. Gets the side B here once again, applying some more damage here, using that Poison Cloud, and that is extremely smart stuff here from Spargo. Looking for the up tilt. Mezcaul still surviving in this, gets the dash attack once again. Pitui really being thrown out, but Mezcaul being very patient now, using as much airtime as possible to get around the Pitui, find a different way to mix up that recovery, giving himself a little bit more time to really mess around with making it back to stage. Gonna throw him up. There we go. There it is. And there it is once again, as Spargo is up 2-1 in terms of their stocks at the minute.
Yeah, and that's the thing. With Ridley, a lot of the time you can wait out a lot of these characters' ledge setups. But against Plant, you can't, because you just get hit by the Poison Cloud for 1 billion damage. Oh my god! He's almost got the reversal!
I've seen this
like
before!
death.
I've seen this before! Mezcaul goes off stage, isn't afraid to challenge him in any way, shape, or form. The Ridley player taking him down straight to hell. And now Spargo's Plant. 1 stock remaining. Looking to go for that down air, wasn't able to find or get any leverage. Unfortunately, there's the Nair though, however, as it clanks with Mezcaul's in the trade. And again, unfortunately, Mezcaul wasn't able to really capitalize off of anything as that forward air comes through. Brilliant back air conversion, and that's going to be more than enough. Piranha Plant, I can't believe I'm saying this, takes game number 1.
Winners finals of a major, it's Piranha Plant Ridley.
Oh man, what year is it? What year is it?
I don't have words for that composition in particular, but I mean, you know what? In a weird way, I kind of understand it. I think that Spargo hates matchups where he gets a little bit like hamstered. He hates matchups where like he can get thrown off stage and just kind of die. I don't think Plant Ridley's like that bad for Plant, right? And he's not in a position where he can just die. He's not gonna get, he's not gonna get edge guarded super easily. There's counterplay that he has to a lot of Ridley's edge guarding tools. And he also just doesn't have to deal with Ridley ledge camping at all, which is a nice comfort thing to have.
You know what's... Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, I was going to add on to the point that you made just then, which was obviously, this like a particular matchup isn't something that, you know, isn't too horrible for Ridley. Again, on paper, you'd look at it and you would sort of sigh a bit of relief because, again, it is Piranha Plant. But when you put it into action, it's a character that's so unorthodox, right? That, again, it's just kind of come out of nowhere that it's like, okay, when it's been put into action, realistically, what am I going to do here? I have to adapt to things that I don't typically see at a level like this, and I think that's a really good way to throw off your opponent, especially when Mezcaul is so used to dealing with these top tiers. It's going to be interesting to see how that obviously goes down as we go straight into game number 2, small battlefield again, stage that forces them both to scrap, and a stage that Mezcaul seems to favor quite a lot.
Yeah, why not? It's a classic. I'm sure he picks it every time on quick play. He's there. He's
Yeah,
ready.
I do.
Yeah, he's a grinder, I think.
Of course, man.
Oh, looking for an edge guard with that armor. Yeah, it's going to be useful against these multi-hits.
He's going to use the forward tilt to try and poke him out a little bit, give himself a little bit of space. Playing keep out with Piranha Plant is very essential, and that's a really good forward smash. Great start here, obviously, from Mezcaul, abusing the space and using those big hitboxes to get what he wants, and that's going to help him out here in this matchup here if he can continue to make it fly. Mezcaul, edge guard scenario, looking for the down tilt. Wasn't able to find it, unfortunately, as Piranha Plant is able to try and crack through that defense. Dash attack comes through. Spargo playing very patiently. Great punish off of that, getting the forward air. Holding onto this lead very, very nicely is Mezcaul. Oh!
Oh. Okay, looking for a setup here. Okay, alright. Betting it all, but I mean, why not, right? You're a stock up. You max spaced it as well, so honestly safer than you think.
Agreed. There's the forward smash there once again from Mezcaul. Again, while he does have rage, that is 3 stocks currently 2-1. Spargo on the back foot against the Ridley. Down throw, forward air. Getting the forward smash once again, but Batui was perfect. Great burst option there in the middle. Incredible punish there from Spargo, sorry. Again, center stage right here for Mezcaul here now. Looking for the nair to try and cover it on the ledge. Patience is a virtue, and there it is. Great now, once again, catches the recovery late, but it does do the job. The question is, can Spargo make it work here? No, doesn't seem like he was going to get the up air there. Great armor, nice tech here from Mezcaul. Still alive, forward air coming in now through from Spargo, and that's going to be enough. Spargo with 109% currently on Piranha Plant. Mezcaul looking for the early down smash. Chucky, this is dangerous.
Getting very, very dangerous indeed. Mezcaul adjusting to a matchup that he's never played before at a ranked event. And starting to get that F-throw going, looking for some extra damage here. Gotta be careful, great tech from Spargo.
Could you imagine if you like down aired him at that point or something? That could have been so funny. Fireball's gonna come out.
Good stall. Just waiting it out. Gotta be careful here, especially such a... Oh, you gotta be careful against the ledge, but... Oh, tries to go for the up tilt, but it whiffs. He's just too low on the ground there. Oh, up B. Okay, boom. I heard that from like 6 miles.
Heard that, right?
I heard that from France. That wasn't live streamed. I just felt that in my bones.
That was like that was a sonic boom, man. I felt that from France to here, bro. What was that?
Oh, from Eaubonne to Surrey. All the way over. Boom.
Boom. Massive boom.
Yeah.
But the plant was moving.
Yeah, getting caught by the straight up B. You don't see people up B like to ledge that way because it's bad. But it is a strong hitbox and it's a good angle to go for if people aren't expecting it. Even if it is like a little restrictive. Spargo might switch. He's shaking his head and smiling. I'm interested. He might just trust the plant. You never know. Mezcaul's the one receiving coaching right now. I don't know what the coaching would really be saying. I think he's adjusting to this matchup now. Offline, he does have a good win rate in it, but it's because he's only played it at unranked events, which tells me he's like beat, you know, his local Piranha Plant like 4 times.
Yeah.
Which doesn't give you the kind of experience that you need in a situation like this. But, I mean, Spargo gonna opt for the plant anyway. We've seen the plant take names. Could the plant continue to take names?
I'm very happy with this.
This is definitely a fun way to end our block.
I'm a very happy commentator right now because we're going into game 3 between Spargo and Mezcaul. Pokemon Stadium 2 once again, widest stage in the game, obviously, or at least one of the widest stages in the game as we get started already. And Mezcaul is not wasting any time whatsoever. The S plant gotta have to come alive at some point here, Jackie.
Yeah, gotta be careful here. He's gotta look for, I guess, ledge traps and juggles. Those are situations Ridley normally does decently well in, but you can get a lot of damage with Piranha Plant and those up airs. Mezcaul really starting to take advantage of just how much bigger his hitboxes are. He's got that extra range advantage, but that back air is also massive. This is a light dragon, and he's dead.
That's unfortunate. There's only so much you can realistically do. Plus, with the threat of Pitui being there, there's only so much you can stall for here as well. Back air looking to really come out and punish. Obviously, off of the down B there from Spargo. Mezcaul now going to try and go low. Maybe we've seen him very comfortable off stage before, even in that match against Lugi we saw earlier. And then he's not afraid to go off stage once again. But Spargo is still living at a comfortable 166%. But as I say, that Space Pirate Rush right through the soul of that Piranha Plant.
Yeah, I thought Rafflo was on my screen for a second. Run off Nair, run off Nair, run off Nair. But not quite working out. Spargo getting some more stuff going here. Starting to figure out Mezcaul a little bit. Opting for the up B, just getting away. The back air, huge. Unable to kill right now. Down air, sour.
Air, obviously. Oy.
Another back air. There you go. There you go. And that puts Spargo a full stock up whilst playing Piranha Plant, mind you.
I don't know what's in that soil, what kind of fertilizer they have given this character. But I was talking about this with some friends yesterday. And they were saying the same thing, how Piranha Plant being a very heavy character is one of the funniest things ever in this game. And I genuinely do believe that being heavier than Ridley in this matchup is rough. It's so funny.
He's like way heavier too. Like
yeah, it's not even by a little.
Like it's not close.
It's not even close. That's the worst part. There's the forward air coming out here from Spargo here once again, trying to condition the shield. Very nice parry, though, and that's going to be more than enough to get that punish off of him. And then 55% now, says Mezcaul, as he still lives in this matchup. A couple back airs being thrown out here from Spargo. Again, that Poison Cloud, so much chip damage. It does so much to his shield as well. So even if you were to break through that, it's going to poke your shield. You're going to take a lot of damage. And unfortunately, Mezcaul is going to be falling victim to it. But look at the way that Spargo is edge guarding here, Jackie. Ready for that jump get up, ready for the neutral get up, ready for anything that he's been doing, basically. And now we're returning back to central stage.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the thing that makes Ridley good on ledge is basically just his ledge hang animation. Like, he's got some good aerials as well, and multiple jumps always helps, but it's mainly just that animation, because when you look at his other get-up options,
oh my god,
you know, he's a big body. What
are these? Boom! Where are they coming from? This
is that production?
I don't
is
know.
That, have they got the speaker
real?
like massive?
Maybe.
All right.
Surely it's not just me, right, chat? Like, it's got to be more than just me.
No. I'm hearing it too.
You're hearing it too. Okay, all right, cool. I thought I'm just like absolutely losing my mind, but there we go again. Obviously, Spargo 2-1 currently up on Mezcaul, who with Piranha Plant has had a very commanding lead going into these games, and unfortunately with Mezcaul here, he's not looking too great. He's got to really try and reel himself back in before he goes down to losers. Again, that losers run is in the bag. He'll go into losers finals, obviously waiting on the winner of that losers semis between Crep Saleh and Tarek, which I believe is actually going on right now as we speak. So as that match is happening alongside this matchup, we are going to have our top 3 or top 4, or sorry, end of top 4 basically ready for you very, very soon. Spargo, one away from guaranteeing his spot in winners side grand finals. It is do or die for Mezcaul if he wants to find himself in a comfortable position. The Cinderella run still is alive.
Yeah, but how long for? It feels like Spargo's adjusting. That's a new option you got to get used to, though. Spargo doing a very good job staying calm there. Still living. Got to be careful.
There we go here now. Great falling there here from Mezcaul. Is going to hold on to that again, looking for that forward smash, tried and true. We know how great that move can be, especially when it comes to edge guard scenarios. Once again, trying to apply some pressure on the shield is Spargo. Great use of the Nair, especially off of the Pitui there again, covering a ton of space. Isn't scared of the Poison Cloud. Good. What you need to do is obviously go absolutely through that and not waste any time whatsoever. And it looks like the Mezcaul has been able to make it work so far. There's the down smash. The range on that, Chucky. Look at that.
Oh, that was gorgeous. And off we go. Speaking of range, perfectly spaced tipper F-tilt. Tried to get a little frame trap going on the platform. Not going to quite work out. It's a weak Nair, though. Spargo trying to find a foothold back in this. A full stock down now. Got to be careful. You know Mezcaul likes to take stocks early, even if you're heavy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Mezcaul makes it back up onto stage. Surviving now here on center stage. Spargo can go for that up throw, opts for it, and that's the kill throw there. And now 77% on the plant. will take a little bit for Mezcaul to really get that stock going, because now it's now or never. You cannot afford to take too much damage, especially being a lighter character than Piranha, which is, again, very weird sentence to really go ahead and say consistently. But overall here, Mezcaul could have been a victim of the down air. Really didn't get it because, again, the sour spot hits for Spargo, but it's not looking too good once again, as he's not afraid to challenge him low. Spargo now ripping away the dream of moving into winner's side grand finals for Mezcaul, as 102% lies on the table and a dream is coming to a close. It could be heartbreak in France for Mezcaul.
Great call out on the air dodge there. And again, as I was trying to say earlier, like the ledge hang animation is really all Ridley has at the ledge that makes him so strong there. The other stuff is stuff that other characters also have. If you can get rid of that, if you can... Oh, no! Oh, no!
No!
You don't want to lose it like that. You do not want to lose it like that. Oh, my. Oh, so close to the ledge. And just missed it. And Mezcaul's Cinderella run in winners ends in heartbreak. Whether or not he can do it in losers is not for us to commentate. We've got Fabs and Smar queued up soon, hopefully, to take on your losers semi-finals, losers finals.
Hey, maybe that brother at Front Runners was onto something, man.
I'm saying, like, the Ridley's on that leaflet as well.
Ridley's on it, bro. He was onto something, bro. Okay, chat, for reference, yeah, I got this at a local 2 days ago, right? Just a random thing that was being passed around, and Ridley's on it. Maybe they were onto something. Maybe they were onto something from the beginning. Who knows? Anyways, jokes aside, congratulations to Spargo for getting himself into grand finals again with Piranha Plant, bro. I am so happy that I got to see that plant in the running. It was absolutely insane. Obviously, winners run for Mezcaul currently is over, but the Cinderella run ain't finished yet. That run is not done. He's got that losers bracket. He can still push through, and that's where diamonds are made. Obviously, diamonds come underneath pressure. You know the saying. I ain't gonna try and say it for you constantly because I know I'm gonna mess it up. But in any case whatsoever, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Obviously, we have a couple more matches coming up very, very soon, but that is going to be taken over by two of EU's very best commentators in both Fabs and Smar, two of my goats. And